media impact children's behaviour, or what difference does it make to how children behave when they're watching what their parents do?
I think it makes every difference. I really do. I think they are just watching us all of the time, and I think everything we've done, and they've been watching us for years. As soon as they were able to, they've been clocking us, and so how we are will have a massive impact on them. Simple things like, if we want them to eat their crust, we have to eat our crust. If we want them to hang their coat up, we have to hang our coat up. If we don't want them to shout, we mustn't be shouting. If we handle our anger incorrectly, they'll copy. If we handle it correctly, they'll copy. So very much how we are and how we respond will have a dramatic impact on how their behaviour is, because they're watching us all the time. So, you know, and I think most people could relate to that, because, you know, often we either kind of carbon copy what our parents did, or we've kind of watched that and we may think, well, I don't want to do that, but you've still watched, you've still observed, and you've still learnt. So you may want to do something different with your own children, but you've still taken on board what your own parents have done. So yes, I think it makes a massive impact. So we really have to be aware and self-aware as to how we are with our children.
So basically, if we want them to behave in certain ways, if we role model that, you're saying that they're more likely to copy that if it's a good role model and they like it. Whereas maybe if they don't like it, if it doesn't appeal to them, then maybe they'll do something different.
And I've got two good examples of that. I had a mum come up to me the other day, and she was mortified, and her 4-year-old had kind of role modelled her in the class, and the teacher had said to her that she caught her daughter, who was 4, sitting with a brick underneath her neck, you know, on her ear, like a mobile phone, and she had a crayon as being used as a cigarette, and she had her cup there, and she was, you know, acting this out, and the teacher sort of said, you know, kind of stop being silly, and I put it all down, and the daughter refused. So she said, well, you're not allowed to smoke in here. So the daughter put the crayon out, and she said, and you're not allowed the phone, and she went, I have to call you back, and put the phone down. And the mum was really mortified that that's obviously what she does quite regularly, and therefore the daughter had copied. And I remember when we went to Alton Towers once, I'm a big wuss where it comes to roller coasters, and my boys had picked up on that, so whenever we went on a ride, we didn't do it, whereas your family loved it. And I remember how the day ended. Do you remember when we went on the log flume ride, and we went over on the precipice, and they take a photograph, and all your family was, yeah, and all my family was, no. So they'd copied my reactions to the roller coaster. So, you know, be very careful what you do yourself, because they will be watching.
They'll watch and they'll copy, possibly, or change it if they decide, actually, no, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to change